Hello there. Let's look at this email from Wolfworthy brand today. Let's try to learn from it and see if we can improve some things in it. So, this email is about trying to educate their reader. It's supposed to be kind of a text based email, but it makes use of images and then the text. So, the overall email is like an image email, but there's a lot of text in between. So, here's my take on this what I think are points that can be improved and if there are any good things that we can learn from this email. The first thing I notice is the subject line preview text. The subject line is quite vague. Smooth meal times await. I'm not sure what the email is going to be about if I just look at this subject line. So definitely can be improved and no preview text. So missed opportunity again. It's always good to have some preview text that relates to the subject line. Then if we take a look at this header, again it's vague. The consistency advantage, what does it mean? Again, this tries to use fancy words and stuff, but nothing of value to the reader. Why should they keep scrolling and keep reading the email? So definitely can be improved. Then there's a big GIF or GIF, however you call it. Nothing related to this email. It's just a GIF of their product. They have some pretty good products with the dog food, dry dog food, treats and supplements, which is healthy, having a mix of different types of protein and vegetables. So the brand is good, but there's no point of having this image. Even if they wanted to have an image, they could have a static image and then the header and some subheaders on top of that if that's the type of email they wanted to send. So have a header but have the image and some headline and button or some CTA button or some value over there. So it's just an image right now. It doesn't serve any purpose over here. Then starts the actual text of the email, which is quite boring, at least at the start. It's like just generic text to make the reader move forward and read what they are trying to explain with a simple system. Lower below, at least they have some benefits that they are trying to show, like it keeps digestion steadier, make training easier. So at least that's there, but they could have made the copy a lot better and interesting so the reader keeps reading. It has a good point, like the simple system takes 60 seconds. So that's what the reader is interested in. So they have to scroll till here to finally have something of value and something that makes their life easier. This could have been part of the header if they wanted to make it that way. And then there's the actual steps that they intend the reader to take with this system. Then they have a CTA manage your subscription today. So this kind of ties into the subscription for their dog food that they have. This is a good thing that they have this social proof with their review. I would have liked if the review somehow mapped to the body copy or the system that they are talking about. So I don't see any relation directly to that, but at least they have some social proof. That's good. And then it goes into a completely different direction with this month's favorite. So I don't like this when it's trying to do two different things. There are certain emails where it works, but this particular email, if you're focusing on giving value and educating the reader, it doesn't make sense to add this month's favorites and then redirect them there. There should only be one type of direction or CTA if they want to do that. So the way I try to improve this email is I would rather just make this into a text only email or text based email, something that can be sent by the founder of this company. So that makes it more relatable to the reader. So that's what I have tried to do over here with my version of this email. This is my email draft that I created. I'm using the PS framework, problem agitate solution framework, to write this email in the best way possible. It's not the best email because I've done a quick initial draft and an edit of this, so it can definitely be made much better, but it's still much better than what they are currently sending, I feel. So here I change the subject preview text to something that can entice the reader to read the email. Her dog refused to eat and she was getting worse. So that's the direction of the email. The value is to provide those simple steps system to the reader that follow these steps and your dog will be eating much better. So that's the overall intention of this email. So the way it's written is you give the problem and then what that problem is causing, what issues it's causing to the to your pet as well as to the owner, and finally the solution. They are simple 60-second system and how it can help them. I won't go into detail into the entire email, so I'll just share the link to this doc if you want to have a read. But I hope you understood what I was trying to do to make this boring hybrid kind of image text email into something that is interesting, something that relates to a reader, something that is a text based email from the founder, and something that will capture their attention from the start, from the subject through the story in the email, the problem agitate, and the solution that they get through the email. So, whatever CTA, whatever intention of the email was. I hope this was useful. This was a quick audit. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.